Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a session for one of the fans, for Lynn. She wants me to reach out to her dad, Ken George Sr. Um, his birth was 11/26/46, passed 1/7/2001. Um, Sorry about that, love. Uh, he was in the Marine Corps, so thank you for your service. Um, I always have people write down some likes and things to, go off of. Um, she put down he loved spending time with family. He loved fishing and hunting and a little gambling from time to time. So, me and him had a good bit in common. Um, and then they got 5 questions. So uh, I say this every time too. Now, a lot of time here lately, it crowds in when I turn that spirit box on. I may have to push some people back, but I'll stick to one thing until I get a direct answer, so I know I'm dealing with the right person. So let's just get into this and see what we can do. Going to be reaching out to Ken George. If anybody knows him, knows of him, turn his energy toward me. Reaching out to Ken George. Ken George. Ken George. Can you hear me? Your daughter Lynn is wanting me to reach out to you today. Ken George. Can you hear me?
So,
I'm here. Yeah. Your daughter Lynn is wanting me to reach out to you today, Ken George. She said you was born 11/26/46. Is that correct? Ken George. Your daughter said you was born 11/26/46. Is that correct? She got it. Okay. She said that you was in the Marine Corps. Ken George. Is that correct? Ken George. Your daughter Lynn said that you were in the Marine Corps. Is that correct? Okay, she's got some likes down here. She said you like hanging out with family. You like you like fishing. Hang on. Ken George. She said that you like spending time with family. You liked fishing, hunting, and gambling. Does that sound about right? Ken George. Ken George. Your daughter Lynn. Your daughter Lynn said that you enjoyed spending time with family, fishing, hunting, and gambling. Is that correct? Quite sure. Ken George. This is JD. I've done a session with you before. Yeah. She's got some questions here. And well, just some things really to say to you. From your daughter, Lynn, to you, Ken George. She says, "Happy birthday, Dad." Thank you. That's good. This summer. The second one says, Lynn wants to know, Ken George, do you watch over all of us? Ken George, Lynn wants to know, do you watch over all of us? Yeah, I do. I heard, yeah, I do. Wait a minute. The third one, she says, to Ken George, from Lynn, your daughter, says, I miss and love you. Ken George, your daughter Lynn says, I miss and love you. Ken George, your daughter Lynn says, I miss and love you. Ken George, your daughter Lynn says, I miss and love you. I love you too, honey, I believe. Number 4, to Ken George, from Lynn, your daughter. She says, Happy Thanksgiving. Ken George, your daughter Lynn says, Happy Thanksgiving. Thank God. Ken George, your daughter Lynn says Happy Thanksgiving. And the 5th question is a pretty good one. And then I got a question for you myself. Ken George, from your daughter Lynn, She says, do you like the little kitty that I found? Wait, guys. Ken George. Lynn says, do you like? Hang on. Ken George, your daughter says, do you like that little kitty that she found? Yeah. Found it, yeah. Yeah. Ken George, there's something I want to ask you myself. First off, let me just say thank you for your service, Ken George. The second thing I want to say is, Lynn loves you, and Lynn is part of us now as a JSV fan. And I want to know, are you around her at all times? Are you around your daughter, Lynn, and family all the time? Hang on. Ken George, are you around Lynn and family all the time? Okay. Well, Ken George, thank you for speaking with me. That was awesome. And I can't say enough. Thank you for your service. So, Ken, thank you for speaking with me. It was an honor to do that. I could tell he was a little hesitant that time, but it's been a minute since I've done this. Back probably a year or so ago, I think I did a session with him, and at the time there was a female trying to help him speak, and I think there were a few times when a male and a female was trying to help him speak this time, but I believe when I play it back, I'll hear more, and I will, put on here what I believe I've heard. So, yeah, I think all in all, it's turned out well. Thank you, Lynn, for letting me do this for you. I love you, honey, and appreciate you being a JSV family.